Good afternoon. My name is Chandler Millar. I am the founder and CEO of FireFly.
Hi, my name is Mitchell, and I'm CRO of FireFly.
FireFly is an innovative e-commerce platform that was built to address the needs of the pandemic, or the consequences of the pandemic. When it hit, there was a 45% drop in e-commerce sales. That means I'm the wrong way. Not in e-commerce sales, but in foot traffic to local stores. To many stores, this was a death blow. Many of them did not survive, but the ones that did survive are struggling to make that shift to online e-commerce. There are many reasons for this, one of which being that in the sea of what is the ocean, it's very hard to find your local store, and several of them, in fact. And another reason is that because of that inconvenience, it's so much more easier to go to Walmart online, or the most popular one of all, Amazon. So the consumers have the pain point of the inconvenience of shopping at several different locations online and purchasing on each one of those. They're also unaware that all of these local stores have products that they need. Say they're looking for a certain product. You may not know that there's a store that exists in your local area that carries that product.
Well, how we are planning to solve it? Well, our goal basically is to make a platform that gather or consolidate every online store on their city or on a local basis. That helps the consumer to be more easy to see what's offered locally. And well, it's also we provide with one-day delivery service because it's local, so the customer will have the option to go to the store and pick it up, or the seller will deliver the product to the customer on a range of 24 hours.
So, market validation. We have found through our research that there is a large demand for products, alternative Amazon products like ours. Locally, our main competitor gets, on average, 1 million unique users coming to their website per day. And Forbes released a statistic showing that 77.3% of retail sales come from local businesses. That means that a large amount of sales from e-commerce are not being utilized from sites like Walmart and Amazon. And from the same locally sourced, 90% of the world's inventory is hidden from e-commerce. That leaves plenty of room for us to grow before we begin to compete with the large e-commerce giants.
Well, by 2020, the retail market was valued on $22.3 trillion, but only the e-commerce one that was valued on $4.28 trillion, and we are focused only on the 5% of that, that is $214 billion. So that's the target. That's the market we are focusing on.
Now, use your imagination. These slides are not finished, so imagine that there are pictures of this, and I will explain that we make it very easy for the consumers to find all of the products they need in one centralized location. The way we do this is we use our software to go in the e-commerce sites in local areas, and it gathers data about the products they have, what they sell for, the product description, as well as the amount of inventory they have in stock. We use that data to auto-generate product listings within our application, formatted so that all the different sites look the same. This makes it extremely easy for consumers to go to one place and find all of the products that are sold in their local area at the click of a button. and we do this all with low overhead cost. Oh, you want me to do this one? All right, so the business model is that we take a 2 to 10% affiliate fee from each transaction that is done on our platform. And since we have the target market of the $214 billion, that is the share of market that we can actually capture, that nets us a $4.28 billion once the company is matured. And we also generate ad revenue from having ads on our sites. And based off the 1 million per day unique users, we've calculated with a CRT value of 1% with a ad click value of 50 cents to generate $8.3 million in ads per year, which comes out to a yearly revenue of $4,288,000 $340,000. And this is another one. The slide is not finished. So this is, which one is this? This was the product one. We already did that. Anyways, our competition. You can see that eBay and Alibaba are marketplaces which are just hosts of things. They don't hold the products, nor do they sell them. Third parties come in and use their platform to resell. And they also get almost all of the products direct shipped from the manufacturer. Amazon, the biggest player who holds 43% of the entire e-commerce market, is a retailer and gets most of its products direct from manufacturer, along with Wayfair. In here you have Walmart and Apple, who are both retailers. They house their own products, and they source them from their local stores. Meaning, if you were to buy an Apple phone on Apple Online, it would come from the local Apple store and be shipped to your house. And then up in the marketplace from local areas, you have Locally, which is our main competitor. They offer a similar service to ours without shipping. All they really are is you go on and you can search up any product, and it will show you stores that sell that product. And we differentiate ourselves by allowing you to both purchase the product and have it delivered through our application seamlessly.
Well, our competitive advantage, although a huge amount of the market is owned by Amazon or eBay and the others, they have a huge expenditure on warehousing costs. So because we are connecting with the customer directly, we don't have to spend on logistics nor warehousing. So that will be one of our disadvantages. The other one is that we focus also on one-day delivery. Also because we connect the customer with the seller, we don't have to. The seller will be in charge of the delivery. We don't need to worry about it, and it's only local. And also, it's one of our the last advantage that we want to helping local economies to grow and be more productive and allow the stores to reach more market reach.
So, who's the team? I am Chandler. I am a mechanical engineering student who has been a lifelong entrepreneur. I own a small manufacturing company and have many ties with local producers in the area.
And I'm Mitchell. I'm from Mexico. I'm an exchange student here at the U, and I'm majoring on international business administration.
Financials yet to be completed, and that's the end of the slide. Rip us apart with questions. Yes.
Same question as the last group. How do you make money?
Well, we both take that affiliate fee, the 2 to 5% of the total sale that whatever you purchase, will be given to us in exchange for doing the marketing for that company and getting them the exposure and making the sale, as well as the ad revenue that we get from consumers who go on there, also from certain stores that want to market their product, so when someone searches for something, their product comes up higher on the list. They will pay a premium for that. As well as, and a reason for you guys, collecting data and selling that customer data. It's evil, but it's what you have to do to do business. Yes?
On that note, how does your company plan to grow in the future?
Well, our marketing, as you can see, let's see if I can go back. Yes. Oops. No, that was too far. Our marketing is going to be mainly through our logo. When we partner with small local stores, they, much like how you saw Uber and that did when you would have these stores, they say, we use Uber. That let people know that they could use that delivery service to bring to them. So with this one, stores will put this in there saying that you can find our store on here. And the QR code serves multiple functions. For one, if you do not have the app, anywhere you see this logo, you can scan the QR code and it will bring you to the app and download it for you. And if you have the app, when you go to a certain local store, each store will have its own QR code, and you can scan that QR code and it will heart that store's products. Say you like a local store that you go to. That way, when you search for a product, if that store has a product that you're looking for, it will be the first to show up on there. So it's a community support thing, is what we plan to use to spread it by word of mouth. Because when you know someone who has a local business, you want to support, and if all it takes is for you to share something like this, you will. And that is our prime method, besides regular advertising, of getting this to grow. And because we use that software, if you're familiar at all with drop shipping, it's not illegal for me to go to a Walmart store and take what they're selling and put it on eBay and sell it for a little more. It's not illegal. So we don't have to ask permission to go to all these stores. We can just scan their websites, take what they're selling, and list it on ours. So we can just go into a new market and scan all of the stores in the area and then just sell the products. So there's no, that doesn't hold us back having to make partnerships with these firms.
So if you go into a store and scan all their products and list them on your site, and someone looks it up, says, "Oh, my local Harmon's has, this brand of peanut butter that I want," how are you making money from that?
Besides the affiliate fee, we also partner with like the delivery gig economy systems, such as Postmates or Uber Eats, those kind of things. But the main one for that kind of thing would be if they purchase online to have delivered to their home, that stuff, we would get the affiliate fee. If they really want to just see, oh yeah, Harmon's has this peanut butter, I'll go pick it up after work, they can do that as well. The ability to do that also brings in people to our website, which will increase the odds of getting revenue from ads.
So do businesses pay you to advertise their products?
No, it is in their own best interest to advertise us, because we will show them that by having this, they're going to get more traffic, they're going to make more sales, because the whole thing with the company is to kind of suck market share from big players like Amazon and give that back to the smaller businesses. It's almost like Amazon, except us owning our own distribution warehouses. We use these local small businesses who already have the inventory in stock as our warehouses.
Gotcha. So for businesses who don't want to be with you guys, you're going to go scan their products and sell them to customers. So are you going to go back to them and show this is how much improvement your sales have been ever since people started using your website?
Yeah, I mean, we can do that. Like I said, by scanning it online. If they have e-commerce sites, we can automatically get that without having to go in store, and we can bump, a 1 to 2% increase depending on the product. If it's a $1,000 product, we're not going to charge them $200 extra. But if they want to actively participate with the platform, which will increase their sales more than not, because if you're not actively a participant, your results will be down further in the list. So it's within your best interest to work with us, but if you're not working with us, you will still be listed. You just won't be getting as much sales.
Amazon is doing something similar where they have people who are in the stores who can get things back. How do you plan to compete with them?
They do, but like they charge the fee we are charging is like almost like very little. Like if you compare the fee Amazon has or Walmart has, it's a huge overhead product, and they really take advantage of the producers. Like Walmart, if the product doesn't sell, they don't buy it. They don't give you any. Like it's your responsibility in Walmart to sell the product. I think kind of the same works as Amazon. Like they take advantage of the producer or the seller. We don't. The fee we are charging is very little. Like 2% is nothing. Like we are trying to help this business to recover from like the pandemic and all that kind of stuff, and like to reach more markets to help them grow.
Exactly. Amazon on average will skim anywhere from 12 to 30% off of what you make in exchange for using their services. So ours is comparatively lower because we are focused only on local areas. So we don't need to generate as much revenue as Amazon does, who is just marching around taking over everything in the world. Yes.
First of all, I really like your QR code present thing. I think that's a great idea. And then also, when will this be ready for market?
Well, that would have been covered in the financials. It will take 6 months to develop the software once we have the money to do it. It's just this kind of application is not cheap. But once it is online, it can work 24 hours a day going through. So within the first week, we will have a large enough section of goods in the first area we target here in Salt Lake City, which has the highest search rate for Amazon alternatives. Apparently, Utah does not like Amazon. So within about 7 months is when we will be fully at market. Yes.
The logo is really nice. It's a little hard to read with it fading, at least from my perspective.
Yeah.
So take that into consideration, also with different lighting when you present in a couple weeks. Additionally, on the individual slides, it seemed like your frame is good, but then maybe it's just because of the fading, couldn't quite see it. My point being, I'll make sure to send y'all a message to let you know when to potentially call me if that's only 10 minutes before the presentation in a couple weeks, but I would recommend even just hooking up and practicing, because in 2 weeks you get a lot less leeway with the false starts and the image issues and everything else.
One interesting thing on the FireFly logo is if that were a black background, it would show up really well. It would look awesome. It's just that it's a white background, it's hard to see the black part.
Yes, I'll probably have to do a double color scheme, because originally, before I vectorized this, it was on a black background. It looked awesome. But with the brand colors being the blue, the white, and the dark gray, I didn't